Hello everyone! Sorry about the little bit of the delay today. Time just flew by like crazy. And then I ended up doing the video later, and then of course that made the stream later. But today we are going to be going over just the orcs and kind of just messing with them. They have 50% this week, and of course they've already gotten reworked. Yeah, just gonna kind of be messing with their reworks and just doing some other teams, maybe Krog the Dread, throw that down as well, and just kind of see what kind of teams we can get out there. But yeah, if you guys still have any other questions, any of the teams you want me to do specifically or anything like that, feel free to leave them. We'll be going for about an hour and a half, just kind of going over stuff and all that, so just let me know. Also, one thing I will be doing starting tomorrow, I'll still be having the Tuesday stream, but it's just going to be one stream now. It's just going to be the Guild Wars stream that we do. It's still going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we're only going to do like the Guild Wars stream. I'll probably still do it for like a similar amount of time or something. But yeah, we're kind of just combining them both together because there isn't much a need to kind of have those two independent streams and just kind of going stream into another stream of the exact same game. If it was two different games, it would make sense to like end the stream and then start up another one. But it's the exact same game every single Tuesday. Since I started doing the Guild War thing as streams, I basically just like do it and then do it like back to back. So I will just combine them for now. There's really no point in having them as two separate videos. But yeah, just wanted to make that announcement. Other than that, hello everyone. Hello Amanda. Hello Henny. Hello Strawn. Hello Demon or Angel. Hello Sirigo. Hello Will. Hello RapPF. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's actually get some teams down. I don't really have too many really set up for the new kingdom. I was messing with this earlier, as well as during the video. Not that one. This one. I have yet to find like an excessively good orc team yet. All of them seem kind of average. I will probably do them isolated. Two things I want to try this stream is, which I haven't bothered trying yet since they have 50%, are two teams. The Cyclops with attack buffs with like mana generation, and the other team is Krog the Dread with skull spam now that it has impervious. So we'll see if either of those two will be good enough. Of course, this week we do get 5 additional glory for winning with an all-orc team. This really isn't too viable, particularly for later game players. Newer players, it might be definitely good to do. But this late in the game, you can easily win quicker than any possible orc team can. Especially since it has to be 4 orcs, and there's not really an excessive... Well, there's good synergy with them now, but they're not, like, overpowered. They're, like, balanced kind of synergy. But to get super quick teams later in the game, you kind of have to use the more overpowered things. Also, I mentioned it earlier, but I'll mention it again. For some reason, the Orc Veteran does not gain an extra turn if he kills with his ability, which makes it a little bit harder to use. Would have been a lot of fun if they made it so he didn't do that. But I guess they did that for balance reasons. I still haven't heard yet if officially if they said that was intended or not yet. But yeah, we have to basically just start tapping every single person on the enemy team with this. I keep feeling like they did it for balance reasons, but they still haven't given an official response yet, I don't believe. Unless they did so in the last like hour or two. Yeah, orc teams are okay. Nothing really too special in them. The rebalance was definitely much needed. And the new veteran troop, a lot of people were saying it's really bad. I don't see how it's really bad. It's actually a ridiculously strong troop. The only thing that's making it weak is the fact that it doesn't do a spawn. Like right now, if we go Gil Gorgoltha, it's going to create 0 reds even though we have a higher attack, which is weird because that goes against exactly what the ability says. But I guess it's tracking a 0 attack because maybe it kills. It probably kills them before it checks what the attack is. They have to switch the order to make it check for the attack before it kills, or else it's never going to spawn when it does the kill. And yeah, that is all orc team, and that is match. Also, hello, Mika, I mean. Hello, Behrang. Hello, Bill. Hello, Will. Hello, D. You have had a mixed run so far today with the 4 orcs in PvP. Yeah, sometimes they do good, sometimes not. Oh, I don't have the thing open.
Thanks for all the great videos.
Thank you for that, whoever just subscribed, or whoever just donated. Much appreciated. Let me go open that up. I figures I don't have that up the one time someone will do that during a stream. But thank you. I'll figure out who that is in one moment. That was one thing I forgot to go get up. Let's see. Thank you, Less Jam, for the $5 donation. Much appreciated. And I love doing the video for all of you guys. And yeah, if you ever have any suggestions for videos, always feel free to leave them as well. Always good to have new ideas. I actually have quite a few ideas kind of in the back line at the moment. But more ideas are always welcome, so we can keep creating even more. Next videos I'll probably be doing are more towards early game content, as well as the soul rate for farming. And I guess I'll do one for gold too. I'm waiting until a PvP week where we can actually get better results. This week, I guess, could kind of be one of them. I'm basically getting results from last week, the next week, and then, or this week and then next week, and I'll kind of just average them out. 0000FF. That color is, wait. Yeah, that's blue, right? Why am I forgetting? Yeah, that should be blue. A pure blue. Thank you, Strawn. Also, hello, Falcor. Hello. You got the green. Oh, hello, Shadowconnor. Welcome. You got the green dragon on Feria today. Oh, wow, nice. Yeah, I haven't been playing Feria as much. I kind of just play it kind of as like a downtime game, like whenever I have like a few moments when I'm not really doing anything at all. I didn't bother playing it at all today. Normally I play it like at night. Like right when I finish out this stream, I'll probably play like one match on it. It's not really something I play excessively, but we'll probably stream it again in the future. It's as far as like the kind of like board-like games with that, where you actually have a board to move on, is one of my favorite ones. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. We'll go throw it down on purple. I think my main focus, though, as far as alternative games other than just Gems of War, is most likely going to be shifting over to Stardew Valley. There's been a lot of videos I've been meaning to make for that, which I've never bothered doing. And since we started back on Stardew Valley, I figured now is the perfect time. Also, one thing to note, and I'll probably start having like a schedule in the front of my streams as far as everything. Also, thank you, Drask, for the subscribe, much appreciated. I'll probably start having a schedule at the start of my streams, starting. It's something I've been meaning to do forever, but I never bothered doing it. Not quite sure why, but starting soon, I am going to start having a schedule on any game that I do that I start streaming. Like for example, with Gems of War, for instance, at the beginning of the stream for maybe like 10 seconds, right at the beginning of it, I'll have a full schedule of the game, and I'll be doing the same thing for Stardew Valley, as well as any games that we start consistently doing on a somewhat regular basis. As far as Stardew Valley, for any of you that are going to be watching that, the current schedule and plan for that is going to be every Wednesday and Sunday. We're going to be doing it at noon. As far as how long we'll be doing it each time could vary, but it will start at noon and go on until whenever. Depends what the schedule for the day is, as far as some other things I might have to do. But yeah, they'll span from noon till... oh gosh, he has higher attack than me. Fail. I would do it on the one that has higher attack, but it would go spread from noon until kind of whenever. But yeah, the current Gems of War schedule is basically going to be Monday... Let's see. Every day except Friday. Oh, no, even those 2 days as well. Okay, so yeah, everyone who's been wanting a daily stream schedule then. Basically, every single day of the week, we will stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, essentially, for 1 to 2 hours, approximately. And then on Friday and Saturday, we go from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that would be the current schedule for that. Unless something big happens, in which case we might stream a little bit more than that, of course. Like, let's see, when is, well, actually, we wouldn't extend that much this weekend when we do that, but, it would be, when is the next big event? The next big event that we're having in Gems of War would be the, Kingdom release on July 14th, but that's their normal Friday and Saturday stream. One of the pretty good things, and why I actually have the longer Friday and Saturday streams, is generally they give big new content on Fridays. Like, July 7th, we're getting the Mist of Scales Mythic, and July 14th, we're getting an entire new kingdom, and, yeah, and stuff like that. Also, I'm just completely losing right now. I think I should stop using orcs. 4 times orc teams are not going to work out. Let's go and switch into, Plan B. Also, next week's event looks horrible. It's some merchant prince guy who basically just creates gold. That's, like, the entirety of what he does. What's this mean? You're giving up Feria now, for now? I'm not giving up Feria for now. I still play it. As far as streaming it, I don't know exactly how much we'll be streaming it, is what I was saying. We'll definitely be streaming it more in the future. I just don't know exactly when I'll be doing it again, to be honest. Because it's not really... Feria isn't really a game that I play for long sessions. Generally, it's a game that I play like 1 or 2 matches, and then I just stop playing it for the day. It's kind of like Gems of War, how I play it when I'm not on stream, is I'll just like, when I'm not doing anything during the day, maybe like in the morning or something, just throw in a couple battles and then come back to it. That's kind of like what I do with Feria. Except I don't play it nearly as much of Gems of War, as obviously. What's next PC Mythic do? Any idea? It's July 7th. As far as what it does, I'm not sure. I haven't bothered checking that on the forum. I don't even think it's possible to check the files anymore for that information. I need to double check with the people that normally check it. What is this thing called? I keep forgetting. I think if we type in Dread, it'll come up. It's Krog. No, that's why it never comes up. It's UA. I always type in like Krog or Krog with like an A or U, but it's actually both. It's UA. C-R-U-A. That would explain why it never comes up whenever I try doing it. But I do want to test this out. It does have, it failed. Bonesy. It does have a impervious now, or did since the patch, but it has 25% this week. Has a 5% devour chance. I do want to go and mess around with this and see what kind of... Actually, you know what? Let me get Keeper in here. I know exactly what I'm going to do with this. Keeper... I know the exact combo. Oh yeah, I forgot we can't do it in specific locations. Valkyrie. And... Oh wait, no, that wouldn't create enough red on the... Well, we don't need to create reds on the board. Yeah, we don't need to create reds. Oh no, but then it doesn't use purple. Never mind, that's not going to work what I was just trying to do. Never mind, never mind. We'll stick with the Bone Dragon route then. I need 1 additional Skull Spammer. Maybe Inferno King would fit. Need a mana generator as well. Maybe Inferno King Aurora. Inferno King and Aurora. And we'll roll with that. What is that color-wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have blue. That's fine. We can use the +2 brown, +1 red banner then. Or no, that's not that. It's +2 brown. No, never mind. Wait, what is the -blue banner? No, it's plus... Yeah, no. Never mind. Oh, it's the weird yellow that looks like puke yellow. I remember now. It's that one. The +2 yellow, +1 green. That doesn't actually help, though. Never mind. We'll just go... No, but it does, because we have Aurora already. I need a purple... yellow. Oh, we're already on it. Well, that'll work. Let's just roll with this. There isn't any purple yellow that gives multiple other than the -red banner. We could go +2 purple, +1 yellow, -1 red. Actually, that might be what I have to switch to. I think that would actually be the best. But yeah, we'll roll with this for now. I just want to see what we can kind of do with the new and improved Krog. Because I haven't really used them much, even after the patch when he did get updated. And now he has 25% too, so might as well see what he can do. Let's see. Yeah, it's the first Friday of the month for the new Mythic. I don't know if they're going to be doing that from now on, the first Friday of every month. But the next one that's coming is the next Friday, first Friday of next month. Okay, so we just do Inferno King. Destroy everything. Hey, we just devoured. A little bit hard to see that we did in all that mess. But we did get a devour. There's also enough reds that we can summon, which is kind of nice, so we don't actually need it. Yeah, I'm going to switch out my banner then. Because we don't really need this thing casting. It's not going to be doing much. The main thing we need to do is keep throwing down Bone Dragon. And that's match. Never mind, 1 skull short. Have enough damage, go! There we go. So yeah, that's Krog the Dread. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Let me go switch the banner though. We actually don't need the red, so we can go and ditch it for the other banner. Oh, what am I doing? Well, don't click. There we go. Let's go edit team and go into the other banner, the +2 purple, +1. Yeah, there it is, unicorn. -1 red. And roll with this. Why not Mercy Inferno? We could do Mercy Inferno as well. But then we'd have to get rid of either Aurora or Bone Dragon. And I want to have 2 Skull Spammers. So I'm just kind of rolling with Aurora at the moment. That's the main reason for that. Let's see. I guess we take... it's not really a good take right here. I guess we take the blue and just wait till the next turn to have a good move. Then we'll take a purple, throw down Bone Dragon, go from there. He does have Death Marks, but we do have Impervious on our first lot. Double Skull, but no extra turn. Go take another brown, get that back up. At least if they die to Death Mark, we'll be able to summon, assuming there's enough red off an Inferno King. That, or hopefully our Inferno King will revive if it does end up dying. Yeah, maybe I should just run it with the Mercy Inferno King Shegra combo. You're right. I should probably just run it with that. I was hoping I could do something a little bit different and try something else with it. But yeah, it probably will be better just rolling with the triple threat. The one that has always been good. The Mercy, Inferno King, and of course... Oh, there it is. Come on, move. And of course the Shegra. And for banner choice, the double yellow just to get a super quick... Oh, why am I... I keep trying to change the banner in like the most weirdest of locations. What's even funnier is the banner change hasn't even changed the location. The only thing that really changed the location is where you rename a team from. That's about the only thing that really changed. Yeah, we'll roll with this. Hello, Phoenix. Welcome. Worth opening event keys to try to pull Krog, or should you hold on to for a different event? I would honestly hold. This event is definitely not the greatest. I forgot to mention that in the previous video too. Sorry about that. Normally, if I don't specifically say spend your keys, it's probably a bad week to spend your keys, because then I forgot. But yeah, I never really forget when it's actually a good week to spend the keys for the most part. But yeah, I would not advise spending your event keys this week unless you desperately wanted, or if you didn't have like both Garnock and Krog the Dread, and you wanted to maybe like complete out your collection or something, then yes, go spend them. Otherwise, neither of them are excessively good. They're really niche kind of troops that don't really get used too often, so I wouldn't really bother with them too much. Neither of them are used in any excessively overpowered teams, and you can easily play the entire game without ever getting either of them. So I wouldn't really bother with the event keys if you're low on resources. Right here, we can actually get an extra turn off the yellow. I didn't even see that earlier. We could have done that the previous turn as well. Oh, we'll go for a skull right there. We got our devour, nice, and now we just win since we got the extra attack. Just everything falls down. Can we have Inferno King out of this? We gotta take the skull. Still no free Inferno. Oh yeah, never mind. There it is. And that should almost be match if we can just get a skull to align somewheres. Come on now. There we go. That's fine. And Inferno King that, and down it goes. Actually, we could have just taken the skull as well. But yeah, this isn't even really Krog the Dread being good. This is just the Mercy Inferno King Shegra doing all the work. But I guess him getting a devour occasionally does help and stuff. 5% chance to devour is ridiculously small though. Resist the urge to open chest. Well, go open chest then if you want to open chests. Just because it's not the best value doesn't mean don't open them. That just means it's just not the... I don't know. It really just depends on your own preference if you really do want to open them ultimately or not. But yeah, it is a relatively average week for event keys. The next best value for event keys for anyone that is interested in like saving them for that. There's two of them. There's July 17th for the new kingdom that's coming out. July 17th would be pretty good. The other one will be... actually, next one other than that. I guess that would be the next one, would be July 17th. Or July 24th, which is the week just after that. July 17th is the new kingdom, and July 24th is Silverglade, which means you can get KrissTigger. And of course, for KrissTigger is basically a free win on both blue and green Guild War days. It gets excessively high win rates just using 4 of them on a team. And so you're pretty much covered for both of those days in Guild Wars once you end up getting that. Okay, do we have a Mercy alignment? No, we do not. I guess we just throw a standard skull then, let him take a skull, see where the board lays after that. Still no... How is there this much purple and yellow and still no alignment? That's unfortunate. We'll just get it up manually then. And throw that down. And that's pretty much match right there. Skull into skull. And Shegra. And there we go. Even if Krog the Dread dies, it makes almost no difference. I almost feel like we'd be better just using 1 to 50% Orcs. Oh, you know what? You know what? Wait, hold up. We gotta do that. Oh, that would actually work out really good. Oh, come on. I type in Orc and there's like a billion other things here. There we go. Let's actually do that. So why do I still have it named Bone Daemon? Let's call it Goal Spam Orc. Oh, clicking enter does not click confirm. They need to change that. But there we go. Oh, did I go over refunds? Yeah, I did go over refunds earlier. But yeah, just in case you didn't see it during the video we just posted, they do have the refund option now. You can refund Dark Song, Famine, Garnock, and Cabarrus. As far as refunds are concerned, pretty much refund all of them. Dark Song, not really needed in almost every instance. Famine, I still use this personally for Guild Wars. But if you still need quite a few other vital troops upgraded, maybe like your Sylvania or Gorgolfa, stuff like that, and you need those extra trait stones, I would get rid of him. He's not excessively good anymore. He's kind of, I see he's still above average, definitely. But you never know. You might want to refund it, and you can always just put the resources back in. Refunds give 100% of your resources back, so it doesn't matter if you end up clicking it. Like for example, on this Dark Song, we'll just go do it. And I'm clicking Dark Song just in case it does glitch, but all it does is refund 100% of all the souls and trait stones that you put into it. So if we go into our mail right now, we'll have all of the souls and trait stones. There's the one Celestial for her final traits, all of the 12 arcanes that she needed, and all the other trait stones. And yeah, and then if we ever wanted to at a later time, it's always better to over refund than under refund, because if you refund, or if you don't refund, you can't like refund later. But if you refund, you can always determine later, like, oh, I actually do want to use Dark Song, and then, oops, no, don't click that again. You actually do want to use Dark Song, so then just put all your stuff back in, and then you lost literally nothing for doing that. So generally, it's best to almost refund everything if you're not quite sure. If just as a rule of thumb, because you can always just put it right back in later. Whereas if you don't go for the refund, you can't refund it later. But yeah. As you can see, we just put it back in, and I should have shown my resources before and after, but it does indeed give 100% of your stuff back. Yeah. Also, I don't know why, but refunding that just made... That's weird. It took the symbol off of bearers for the refund. Notice that? Like, that one doesn't have a refund. You can only refund once, by the way, for each of these troops, but that doesn't matter. But yeah. Anyways, that's refunding. Collect that. 8,000 gold. There isn't really anything good other than like the 80 gems at the back there. Dark Song, having more copies of Dark Song isn't really that helpful. Let's see. Hello, Wolf Hero, welcome. Oh, glad you could join a live stream. Yeah, we stream, well, I'll have a whole full schedule probably at the start of stream soonish. But yeah, we stream every day, or now we're going to be streaming every day at around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We also stream every Friday and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Gems of War. But yeah, let's go test this team out. Haven't actually had the chance to really use it. Is it smart to refund every troop every single troop you can, and wait until crafting to see if it's easier to level them up then? I can't really confirm, but I am pretty sure the amount of resources you need to level up traits will not actually be changing. So there really isn't much of a point in doing that. The main reason why you would refund is if you think you might need the trait stones for something else, and you're low on trait stones. Like, let's say every single one of your arcane piles are only like 5 arcanes or less or something, or 10 or less, particularly if it's even lower than that. But if you don't have that many arcanes and stuff like that, it is normally a good idea to refund every single troop that ever has a refund option, because this normally means they've been nerfed in most instances, and you might be able to put it into a stronger troop. And if you don't want to put it into a stronger troop, maybe you decide like a week or two later, you actually do want to use the troop, then you can just put it back in. But do keep in mind, you can only do that one refund. So if you refund it and then put all of the trait stones back into it, you can't then refund it again, because there used to be an exploit that used to be done with that. But they fixed the exploit. But in fixing the exploit, they made it so you can't multiply refund it like that. Not like you would really need to, but just letting you know in advance. Let's see. Well, we'll throw this down. It doesn't actually do too much for us, but then again, actually that does. You know what? That actually does do quite a bit. It turns green into brown, which makes it easier for us to hit on red with an Inferno King, which then does that, which makes us go into a Shegra. So actually that does kind of work. Oh! I did not know Enrage worked like that. Oh, we're using this week. Oh, wow. We're using this team this week. Did any of you know that? Wow. Enrage hits through summons. So it's basically like they're stunned. So if you hit through a Death Knight class, it won't death mark you. If you enrage on a summon, like 100% summon, it will not summon. Oh, wow. Enrage is actually a lot stronger than I thought. And it's being added to a lot of troops next kingdom. Wow. That is very, very powerful then. I thought Enrage was like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like a little bit of an attack buff. But no, that actually is very powerful. Because there's a lot of annoying troops that use that right now. Gorgolfa, Death Knight class fully traded. The thing that has 100% chance to keep reviving, which you can just hit through them with that Enrage every single time. That's pretty cool. Okay, the more you know. The only bad thing about doing what I just did, I can't hit more skulls. I'm basically denying my chance to do skulls by doing that. But as long as we Inferno King, it turns them into red. So I guess that just makes it easier to extra turn off an Inferno King with him. But we'll see. This actually seems like it could work out. Like right now, I think he's using Death Knight class. If we kill him on Enrage, he doesn't death mark us. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we'll move that over. Shagra, do we wait? I want to wait, but there's no other moves, so let me just throw Inferno King. Good. Oh, I should have probably enraged it. Luckily, we have Mercy up right now, so it death marking us makes no difference. But yeah, I was just talking about enraging it, and then boom, don't enrage it. Fail. But let's see, what do we have for board right now? Nothing for extra turn. I guess we'll take a skull, let him take a skull. Try getting another one of these orcs up if we can, because that will make it easier for the Inferno King to land, or we can just land it right now. There we go. So throw that down, get Shagra up, throw down Shagra. Don't need the enrage, he doesn't have anything left that we need to enrage through. Though I guess for the extra attack it would be helpful. Do we have Inferno King alignment? Let's see, this is yellow to brown. I need to keep remembering that. I keep forgetting that he has that new feature on him. Do the Mercy. Don't need the mana, but it clears out some of the board. And there we go, extra turn. Boom, it's a Enrage. And Shagra, because why not? Even though we can just take the skull, but let's overkill it like crazy. Yeah, there we go. Orc. I think Orc might be one of the strongest commons in the game right now, though. After the change they just made with the Enrage and everything. This is like a ultra rare epic kind of level troop. It gains a huge amount of attack, like a ridiculously large. Has a transform, so it gains an extra turn on chance, and it has Enrage. The only thing that's horrible is traits, but then again, not even that horrible. It has Fire Link, so it gets up even quicker. So it's kind of nice. Did you miss them challenging Elspeth? You just came across a single Elspeth in PvP. She cast, and you had to kill the troop she summoned before you won, instead of instant win. Yes, that has been changed. That was changed, I believe, as of the 3.05 patch. But yeah, you can no longer... when an Elspeth kills itself instantly, when it's the only troop left, it will not end the battle. This applies to anything that has a similar mechanic as well. It will not end the battle when it resummons a troop. Like, if it kills itself, like, let's say Sacrifice as well. Sacrifice has a 30% chance to summon an Abrath. If Sacrifice is the only troop left on your team, and it ends up killing, or it ends up killing itself, being the only troop, and then summoning an Abrath, the battle will still continue. The battle no longer ends if you have 0 troops at any given time. It'll check to see if you still have any troops still alive. So that could be helpful. This also makes it so if you have 1 troop left and you have something like a 25% revive and you get it back, it won't just instantly end the battle in those instances as well. I should have probably enraged that. You know, I have this enraged for the purpose of countering that, and I'm not even bothering to countering it. But we'll take blue right there. If nothing else, we can, never mind. That is why you counter it. But we'll throw down the Mercy. This is all we need to actually win with, so it doesn't matter that we died on it, though it would have been helpful if it didn't. Where's all the alignments? The only thing I hate about this team is it never wants to get alignment whenever I use it. It either wins in like a minute, or it takes forever, like hundreds of turns just trying to find alignment. Not that many, but it does take forever sometimes. There we go. Once you get it, you do so much damage. And then you can just loop the double skull spam. I believe this is still the only excessively viable double skull spam team. There's still a couple of them that kind of work. But as far as the absolute most viable one, this is definitely it by far. Is the Mercy Inferno King Shagra combo. It's been around forever and surprised it's never been nerfed. Kind of glad too. It's not really overpowered. Mainly because of how long it takes to kind of get it working. As you can see, this is obviously way longer than some of the other battles that we tend to do when we go super quick. But, I I don't know, it's always been pretty effective. Fun team to have. And it covers most of your bases too. The only main struggle it has is it has no target damage. You can't just go and, like, if they have a really annoying third slot, you can't just target it down and kill it. You have to go one by one from the front to the back. You watched a Garnock kill itself earlier, only to summon a Drake Rider. The pain. Wow. Yeah, one true damage normally wouldn't kill, but if you're if you have a lower HP, the lower your HP value is, the less effective it would be, of course. Garnock just in general isn't really too viable to use. There isn't anything on him that's particularly good other than just his synergy with Orcs. That's about the only thing he's really going to be used for. And even with 50%, the teams that get built with him are kind of average. If they ever fix the new Orc they added to make sure it extra turns, or it still does the gem spawn off of kills as well, if they do fix that, then that troop will kind of be pretty good, and maybe Orcs will be fine. But with the current glitch, it's a little bit annoying because you can't infinitely loop it. You can only keep doing it on until they're in one-shot range, and then you just have to go and take skulls, and then that kind of defeats the point of doing them in one-shot range, because if you're taking skulls already, you're probably going to be able to one-shot them with an Orc team. It had 1 HP and left a Draculus cast from a Draculus cast. Oh yeah, I can see that happening, yeah. Crimson Bat and Draculus still take your HP down, regardless of how late you are in the game. That does go and kill through your HP very quick. Well, I just gave him so much. I even saw that coming. I just didn't realize he'd get that much out of it. But we'll throw that down, get a nice early cast. Got the Enrage, though we don't have any alignment on this. The only problem with doing an Inferno King is that they both convert out one of the same colors, so it's a little bit hard to do them back to back from cast to cast. But we'll throw that down, get a nice little hit right there, get Mercy going back up again. And do we have alignment for any of this? No, we did not. So we'll just move that over. And still none. So we can make more come by doing this. And then, oh, come on, he ruined it off the top. I was going to convert it out. Well, I guess we'll take this skull, so we'll have it there, and then go from there. Oh, or that will happen. That works too. And throw down Inferno King. Same thing, different location. Throw down Mercy, even though we don't think we'll really be needing it. Oh, nope, we actually do need it. We got the alignment. Nice. And then we throw in a Shagra, and that's match. Wow, the overkill. Also, that was a 9x Cascade. Wow, 9x Cascade go like 0 seconds now. Takes like 2 seconds for the whole thing. Dark Troll. The Orc armor is what you don't like. Makes killing those Orcs with Kraken tentacles take forever. Oh yeah. Wait, I don't even think you could kill them with that. Or yeah, you could actually. But you'd have to do every 9 damage would basically do 1 damage or something. It'd be really weird. Yeah, I wouldn't advise using tentacles on them. Though I guess in Guild Wars we would. Well, then again, no. I don't use Kraken on any Guild War day other than purple. I switched my green Guild War day just to 4 KrissTiggers. The only struggle with 4 KrissTiggers in Guild Wars... Oh yeah, what is my defend team these days? Oh, I tried going with the devour thingy. I think I might go with the Enrage instead, because a lot of people may be running... I'm actually going to change this up. Never mind. Let me go with an Orc. I can't believe I'm doing this, but Orc is like the most overpowered one currently in the kingdom, I'd have to say. That and Cyclops, with 50%, they're probably the strongest two right now. And not overpowered, they're just strong. Anything with 50% is strong, pretty much. If they're not, then you know the troop is bad. But let me actually switch this up. I'm going to go with an Orc. Actually, we could go double Orc, can't we? No, we still need a blue troop. What is a very annoying blue troop? Maybe Crimson Bat? Scion? But then we block our purple. Let's see. I might just go double Orc, to be honest. He has such high stats that I think it might work out. Plus, we get even more red that way. And we don't use blue. What's the minus blue banner again? I don't think it has any red in it, though. No, it's +2 yellow, +1 green or something. It's something weird. -1 blue. I keep forgetting. I don't know why. I keep forgetting the specific banner because I hate what it is. But yeah, it's +2 yellow, +1 green. That's not really going to help us much. I'd rather just go and focus down the Bone Dragon, or have the AI focus down the Bone Dragon. Wow, that's a lot of mana for them. They have 3 links. 2 from that and 1 from the Queen Aurora. Almost feel like giving it more red. But, yeah, we could just roll with that for defense or something. I kind of want to put it in a Feldross. I guess it would hit pretty high. they might not be expecting it to kind of get a kill. I don't think there's really any mystics they would be using, though. At least not close up in their line. But it does have armor piercing. That was one of the other reasons I kind of wanted to use it, so that it could hit through their armor and just kind of have the orc. I guess we'll just roll with this then and put the Feldross back in. The only problem is we don't get an additional +1, but that's still enough that it gets all of its mana. So I guess it'll be fine. We'll just leave it as that and see how horrible it does in defense. What's even my rate right now? 4-3. It's not doing horrific. It's winning more than it's losing, but that's a bad example this early in the week, mainly because any data you get on Monday or Tuesday or before you have max rating is pretty bad results for how good a team actually is at defending. Oh wow, we got a map right there. Mainly because you're getting faced against a lot of easier opponents until you actually reach rank 1 and in the higher ranks. If you were actually to stay at like 500 rating the entire week, you'd get some very, very high win rate. Mainly because you would be up against way cheaper, or what, not cheaper, way weaker players for it. Okay, let me go do the green to brown right there. That's actually pretty nice. Didn't give us a Shegra though, surprisingly. And the skull is not enough. The one interesting thing, I don't think we get frozen if we do this. If we take a skull right there, we do not get frozen. Wow, that's actually a lot stronger than I thought. It ignores every trait, almost as if it's completely stunned. I didn't realize that. Like, I knew it would, like, avoid stone skin and stuff, but I didn't realize it just completely ignores everything about them. It's basically like a mini stun when it does its ability, which is kind of cool. We do not have any alignment right now, though I think that's enough damage to kill, so why am I even waiting? There we go. And down it goes. Game volume too low and can't hear at all. Game volume? Oh, okay, game volume. I can up it a little bit. Let me see. People were saying that yesterday too, and I noticed what they meant. I thought they were talking about my voice or something. But yeah, I can up the game volume. Let me see. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That's actually kind of fine already. There we go. Is that a bit better? Too loud? Fine. Averagey. I don't want to put it up too loud. But yeah, let me know if you can hear it now, or if I need to do it even louder. Luckily, Entangle counters Enrage. Oh, never mind. You're right. Well, maybe I should. Well, that would only be used in like one day, brown day, or green day. So 2 days. So maybe I'll switch the team up for those 2 days then. I definitely have enough team slots. I don't know why I haven't really been using them, but yeah, I should probably go do that then. Switch up the defend team we use for both the days. Okay. Oh, we're frozen. Oh no! I didn't get the Enrage off. And we can't do a Mercy to get it off yet. I guess we take the Skull then. That or throw down a Shegra or something. That'd be way overkill, but let's do it. Why not? Okay. And still no Mercy alignment. No extra Skull we can take. I might just throw a blank Mercy. So that does give it a lot of mana. I need to get that freeze off of it that I accidentally put on it. Oh, there we go. Thank you. There's our cleanse. And brown to yellow isn't going to do much here. Still not going to do much. Unless we can extra turn into the Enrage. I'll just take the skull and... Oh, never mind. It falls into another skull. That works. Do you know that if you kill the last troop with Kraken, it devours the next troop? And if you kill the Drake Rider, it devours the Drake? Yes. The devour rate, or the Kraken devour is actually fixed. That is how they intended it to be always. But yeah, Kraken is ridiculously strong now. It's the only devouring troop that can still devour. And as you just mentioned, it does have the fixed order in which it does go and check the next troop. Before, what it would do is just check it on the... it adjusts which troops it ends up checking. So before, it would kill both the troops out, and the Devourer would be always targeted on the 4th troop. Whereas now, the Devourer will retarget based on whatever the last troop is at the time that it does it. So if you do the damage, kill a troop, kill both the troops even, it will then go and just do whatever one is next in line for the Devour. And if this happens to summon into a Drake, that gets placed right there. If both of them die, or right there, doesn't even matter where it gets placed, it will then just do whatever's last slot, see which one it is, and then it gets devoured. But yeah, that has been fixed. That was a glitch for a while, and they fixed it. Though in them fixing it, it does make Kraken ridiculously strong, because he's the only troop in the game with Devour that behaves in that way. There's other troops that also do slightly different things that way, as far as their behavior, but Kraken is probably the most notable one due to how much it's used compared to the other ones. Most of them are pretty minor as far as them doing their ability to the next one. Like, I think there's some stat reductions that got moved to the next one and some other very small things. Let's see. I haven't actually done and tested to see what the full list is. I might eventually do that. It's not really anything too important, though. Let's see. I want to move this, but he gets a free turn out of it. Let me just take that. Let it hit us with a huge arrow. Wow. That arrow is definitely really annoying this week. Particularly... Oh, then again, he even had bonus stats, and he still dies to it. Okay. How do we go about this? No alignment. I should probably just stop using this team. It's a fun concept. It works. It's just not quick enough because of lack of alignments. Oh, there's alignment. I'm like looking right at it. It's like, oh, where's all the alignment? But there we go. We'll go take that. Throw down Shegra. Get the kill. The one of many. But now we have to kill through a billion things since we don't have the Enrage trait anymore. So they're going to summon every time. Or not the Enrage trait. You know what I mean. The Enrage stats effect. And now he'll summon. And now we have to kill that summon. What an annoying week. At least no one has run 4 times Drake Rider yet. Not a single person. I say that now, and I'll probably see a billion of them by the end of the week. But I still have yet to see 4 times Drake Rider. I've seen 2 times. I've seen 3 times with Garnock. But I've yet to see 4. Though, then again, 3 with Garnock might actually be more annoying than 4 of them. Okay. Still no mercy. Struggles of no alignment. I think we just throw mercy for the sake of getting full Inferno King. Oh wait, no, we could do it off purple. And we could have taken a blue, but we didn't need the blue. And we'll throw that down. Luckily that has alignment immediately. And we just throw Shegra. And wait, how's there a third one? Did Garnock resummon it there or something? I wasn't actually paying attention to that. I guess he did. Something happened there. Yeah, and that was another one. And another one. Let's see. WTB. What does WTB stand for? Crafting system where you can spend treasure maps. That would be pretty nice. Scroll up. We still have it, can't hear. Could it be an OBS setting for the game's audio? Oh, yes. I may have put it down because I put it down for the other game. Let me see. Yeah, that's probably why. When I play Stardew Valley, I actually I adjusted it a little bit for some of the other games I play and that we stream. And sometimes I forget to readjust it because it's a global setting. It's not set per game, unfortunately. So if I ended up modifying it, yeah, I sometimes forget to modify it for Gems of War. Let me know if that is fine. I basically like doubled, almost tripled the volume for the background sound. So that might be too loud. Just let me know. Oh, want to buy. Oh, okay. I did not. I've never actually seen those initials before for something. The more you know. Okay, there we go. Much better. Yeah, you should be able to actually hear sound now in the background, other than just my voice. But we'll go into the convert, hopefully. That'd be amazing if he kills us. This is still going to be a very annoying week, though. Because if I try doing any of my quick teams against these, it's not going to work. I'll probably have to repick. If I want to go super quick to get data for it this week, I'll probably have to skip every single troop that is, or every single team that's all Orcs. Just because of how annoying they're going to be. Even with counters to them, they're not going to really be too good. Though, there is one team I want to use. Let me go use the Tesla stun team. Because that one would probably completely ignore the fact that there's Drake Riders this week. So let's go and test that. See if we can find one of them. Okay, here we go. That didn't take long. I'm pretty sure almost every battle this week is going to be that. I don't think I have a team slot saved for. I really do. I need to have Tesla saved. Faith Blue, Kraken, 10 Below, all those other ones. Oh, there's my Tesla team. It's under 10 Below. There we go. I do have it saved. Apothecary, Honor, Tesla, Emperor Corvash. This should work pretty well against the Orcs this week. They gain a lot of armor whenever you poke them, which makes you do even more damage. And all we really have to do is now get our mana up, Get a nice apothecary out there. Where's our alignment for this? Blue. I'm trying to find something really nice. I guess we do it on blue. That's not the best. Actually, that's actually a pretty bad option because now we need to do this on red instead of blue. But oh well. But yeah, we can stun out the entire team this way, going down this route. Purple right there. Oh, he didn't get enough mana. But yeah, his whole team is stunned, as you can see. Will work out pretty well. I guess we throw a Tesla and then try getting a... No, let's just actually do Skull. Get Apothecary up and get this thing rolling again. So do this. Get off on, I guess, yellow. Why not? And let's see if we can get this going on blues. Blue's the best color to get this thing on. And we do indeed get it. That gives us Apothecary again. Get rid of other colors we don't need on the board. Do it on blue. And do it on blue. I think this is going to be one of the most efficient ways to make sure they don't summon. And then take out their entire team. And they're stunned, so they did not get any revives off the Drake Rider. So I think a stunned Tesla team is the best route to go under for the week if you don't want to... Oh, come on. They're still using Astral Spirits as this last week. But yeah, I think this might be one of the more used teams that we're going to use this week. Because even some of my quick teams won't be able to kill the Orcs as quickly due to their ability to keep reviving. But yeah, I think this will work. It goes pretty quick as well. Not the absolute quickest team out there, but for denying all of their traits, it's the quickest I know of. Okay, so... Oh, I was going to use those greens, but I guess we do it on red instead. Luckily, it didn't die, because she's pretty vital to getting us started when we first do the battle. And now we pretty much just keep doing it until we win at this point. Unless it true damages us out of nowhere. And Apothecary on the purple. We'll get one more just in case it's not enough. Pretty sure it already is. And that is match. Oh no, it's not match. Luckily, two of them are alive, so we can just Corvash it. The backup Corvash. And there we go. You're done with the events already? Oh yeah, there's so many orcs. I'm pretty sure I haven't even been playing that much, and we're already through 3 of the events. Yeah, that didn't take any time at all. We'll probably have it done. We could even have it done tomorrow. By the end of tomorrow's stream, we could probably have all of the events done and be good to go. Oh, we'll go claim our defend reward right there. And yeah, every single battle's at minimum like 4 orc kills because everyone's running orcs right now. Even our casual battles run orcs as their 3 trophy. Or not the 3 trophy, but the final battle. And everyone else is using annoying other teams. Well, that's just a newer player. But, yeah. Everyone's running orcs. Even I'm running orcs for the Guild War thing. Okay. Well, let's get the Apothecary going. And once we get that, we just instant win pretty much. Yep. There we go. No! How did you not get full mana? We don't have any way to drop into it either. I guess we just do this on blue and hope we land. Here we go. And instant win. Wait, where's our Apothecary? Oh, purple. So we throw that down. Get that. Throw it on blue. Keep it going. Boom. Big skull, because why not? Apothecary the brown, just to get stuff off the board. And more browns, though I think I might have just removed more brown than I even added. Oh well. Go a little bit more. Maybe like 2 more casts. 1 more cast. Yeah, let's just throw it. Come on, Tesla. There we go. And team wipe. Do you hope they rework all the other tribes? The board, the bond trait is terrible. I don't know if they're ever going to be reworking some of those. There are some really, really bad traits in this game. Some of them are deliberately bad, but yeah, there are some ridiculously bad. Basically, all of the hearts are, I would have to say, are the worst. The ones that only give you 1 to 4 extra HP. I don't think I have anything on this team that has a heart. I can't remember, but the hearts, I have to say, is like the absolute worst. But there are a few others that are kind of pretty bad as well. But, oh yeah, like this one. These hearts are horrifically bad. They're even worse than the bonds, because at least the bond can give you a maximum of 8 life to your entire team. This only gives you 1 to 4 life to a single troop. Right now, it's giving my Apothecary 2 life, which is even worse than a bond. Because, well, it's equal to a bond, assuming you have none other ones of that type. But yeah, it's really, really hard to ever use these hearts, and they don't really give you any benefit at all, other than just like a little bit of HP. But there are quite a few of them out there that are just horrifically bad traits. I also hate that they keep giving the armor trait to a bunch of things, the 25% skull reduction. I believe the armor trait is on more troops than any other trait in the entire game. And it's just like, it's such a useless trait. It's completely redundant almost, to the point that they might as well not even have it. It does occasionally stop you from killing it and make you need to do one more skull. But, I don't know, it just seems like a pretty bad trait to me. Okay. Especially since there's ones that are so much better than it. I know they keep it in the game because they need to give it to weaker troops, but nowadays they just start giving it to everything, even troops that are bigger. Like, even Draculus has it. Even Draculus has a 25% reduction instead of something higher. But we'll throw that on greens. Get this thing rolling. Actually, a pretty slow start that time. But once it gets going, it's pretty much instant win. Unless we miss like that. Apothecary. We also have Cleanse, which is pretty nice, so we don't even need to worry about death marks and stuff if it does come to that point. And we could just get rid of whatever we don't use, which is basically everything other than brown and blue. Oh no, we didn't get the extra turn. Ow, the Scion. Oh no, I needed that mana. I'll just take a red to get Tesla up. Oh no, we didn't surge. Fail. What do we do here then? Blue surge. There we go. Nice. Apothecary that. On... Oh, I forgot to double check to see if there's actually a location to do this on. I was assuming there would be one. Wow. Okay. I guess we'll do it on green. A little bit of a weird board. But we'll throw that down for one more buff, and that should be way more than enough damage. Assuming it doesn't get a drain. Don't you dare. And that's match. I should double check to see how much this actually does. I just keep doing my armor up and up and up and up and just don't even bother like calculating it out. Let me double check how much armor would equal how much damage on her. She's still not mythic either. I need one more copy until she's mythic. 4-to-1 ratio. That makes it a little bit hard to tell every single time. Let's see. Every single Tesla or every single honor cast then would end up being... Let's see. It gains an extra 10, so it's 34 plus each of the stun. Well, that's hard to calculate because I don't know how many of them are going to be stunned. Let's just say at 40 every single time because that's about the average of what she's going to have. So that's 10. Okay, so basically we can just say 10 additional damage every single time. Okay, that'll work. Because there's no knowing exactly how many it'll have stunned. Because right now he only has one, but by the end of the battle it'll definitely be the entire team. Okay, that didn't work out too well. I guess we'll get it up again, throw it down. Because right now it's doing 38 per cast. Yeah, 38, because there's one stun, which gets 4 additional off of. We'll do it on red, that down, blue, going, boom, blue, again, blue. The only problem is I'm not even bothering to track how many times we cast it to see how much damage extra that's doing. Let's just throw a Tesla. There we go. That's enough. I guess around the 300 mark on armor this week against 50%, and about 200 to 250 for non 50% is the approximate amount we'll need. You notice a bug with summoning? Sometimes if you kill a Drake Rider at the same time you one-shot everything on the team, the summon won't trigger. Huh. That's weird. What were you using? Maybe you were using something or it was stunned. I haven't seen that happen once yet, but maybe it's a little bit rare. Also, were you on the PC or the mobile version? Or a completely different version? Because there are some mechanics that are working slightly different on the mobile version than the PC. And most of the stuff I know of course, is on the PC. Sacrifice loop into a Draculus. Huh. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that for a Draculus cast then. That's odd. Haven't actually seen that. Though I haven't specifically done Draculus for that purpose in a while. Actually, since this patch, I don't think I've bothered. But I shouldn't do anything different. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Does it happen every single time or just occasionally? It's even weirder if it doesn't do it every single time. It might just be a connection issue thing. Because I know I haven't really seen anything happen yet on this version of the game with like connection stuff. But I do know in the past there were some connection issue things where behavior of some abilities, depending on if you have lag on your connection, will actually behave slightly differently. occasionally. Like I know one of them, which was pretty annoying, was Deckhand. If you ever wonder why I haven't been using Deckhand pretty much ever, there is a very occasional glitch with it, as well as every converting troop, but for some reason it was particularly prevalent on Deckhand. It would not actually do the convert. Like it would do the gems, but it wouldn't do the convert part of it. And this would happen due to connection issues occasionally. And yeah, it was very, very, very annoying whenever it triggered, because he would only do his gem spawn and not the convert. And the main reason you'd use him, of course, is for his convert. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I haven't ever really used Deckhand. But yeah, I don't know if anything actually does that now, where it only occasionally happens. It happens rarely, yeah. So that probably is more of a connection issue then. Let's see. Okay, we'll throw that down. That should be enough. We're at like 300. I said it was like about 200, 250 for non-upgraded. And for the orcs, we need to go to 300 to be able to do it. Also, we can complete the entire event in almost an hour. That is quite insane. I remember when completing from 0 all the way to max rating could take like 6 hours. Like way, way back in the day. But, yeah, now it takes like 1 hour almost. If you were to focus on if you were to use a optimal team for an entire hour, you could complete out the entire week up to 1.9k rating. Which does make sense, because I did say that even when playing a little bit more casually, we can easily get 1.2k rating per hour. So since you already start at about 500 rating every single week, that means you would only need to get 1,400-ish rating. That doesn't make sense then. Well, we'll go and throw down Apothecary. Throw down on blues. Yep, miss. The miss fails. Come on, just get us looping. This is such an easy team that can be one-shot in like seconds, but we're not getting the mana we need. Throw down Apothecary on something, because it's turn. Apothecary, what do we aim for? We don't have any direct alignment, but I do need the mana, so let's just do this on yellow. And then get it going on blue. And we still missed. Wow. We've missed 3 times in a row now. We'll let him get skull distracted. We probably already have enough damage on our Tesla. But just in case, one more buff. And that should be enough. Go. There we go. You don't have Tesla. Can you suggest another team to counter, please? You'd basically have to go something with Orc into anything. Some kind of Orc skull spam or just Orc in general. Well, this isn't a Orc team, but yeah. I would say using the normal Orc, the one actually called Orc, the common, because Enrage hits through traits. And if you kill a troop that is... Well, if you use Enrage and kill a troop that has a 100% chance to summon or anything, it ignores it as well. So you can do it against Bone Dragon to not get frozen. You can do it against Death Knight class so it doesn't death mark your entire team. You can also use it against the summons to make sure that they have a 0% chance to summon. Even if they have a 100% chance, it will still hit through. So, yeah. Basically anything oriented around Orc, you can either do Orc Skull Spam, Orc mana generation, or any kind of team you want to build around it. But you would want to build it around Orc, since it currently is the only Enraged troop in the game. There are some more coming in the next kingdom on July 14th. I'm not sure how many more. I think like 2 or 3 of them are coming in with Enrage initially. Not quite sure the exact amount off the top of my head. But currently the only troop that can do that is Orc. That or stuns off Corvash, or stuns off any troop, but of course Corvash is the most viable option. And if you have a fully traded Corvash, you can still do this. You just wouldn't be doing this with a Tesla. You'd be doing it with a Rowan instead of a Tesla. That would be the only difference. That, and you wouldn't be covering red, of course, but you would still get the loop going. You'd still fill it up just as easily. You'd just be using a Rowan instead of Tesla. So you can still do this team. But you don't need a Tesla. You do need fully traded Corvash, though, to do it. Well, actually, I guess you don't even need fully traded Corvash either. Oh, yes, you do. If you're trying to counter out 100% chance to summon, you would. We'll go on blue. But to actually make this team work, assuming they didn't have that, you actually don't need it. It's as simple as just Apothecary. The whole team is just Apothecary, Honor, and then any troop that scales based off of armor that can hit every single enemy team is the base of the team that you need. We don't actually technically need the Tesla and Corvash. It's just the best combo that works for it. as of this current moment. When will your next Stardew Valley stream be? My next Stardew Valley stream, I'm going to be making a schedule and everything for it, but it's going to be every Wednesday and Saturday from noon Eastern Standard Time until whenever. I don't know exactly. Could be anywhere from like 4 to like 10-hour streams. It just depends on the day and everything. But yeah, Stardew Valley streams are now every Wednesday and Saturday from 10 a.m. or sorry, from noon Eastern Standard Time until an X amount of hours. Not going to say like any specific amount of hours because some days we might go longer, some days we might go shorter. It will vary a bit. I'll make sure to make a little graphic for it at the beginning of next stream just so people know. I'll also probably put it on my about page, so I feel like no one ever reads the about page for the most part. Let's see. We'll go and move the yellow over, throw down. Let's just get honor up. Great Maw. I need to do something to make sure he does not do that. So I don't really have anything, so we'll just hope for an extra turn. Get this rolling, and just hope we don't lose our turn, or we actually lose the second he gets that cast off. Gotta be really careful. Oh good, we might just kill it off with skulls. You know what? Just for safety's sake, I'm throwing a premature Tesla. Just in case. I don't want it hitting our Tesla. Oh, and again, I click it without actually seeing where my next move is. Fail. Well, that's unfortunate. I hate when I do that. Second time in not too short amount. It's like a very short time we end up doing that twice. Hello, Marcus. Welcome. And Tesla, since we already damaged him. And there we go. Oh, you have fully traded Emperor of Corvash? Oh, yeah. Then just replace out Tesla for Rowan then. And you're perfectly fine. I'll actually go even show it with Rowan. Yeah. It's a lot easier to calculate how much damage you'll do, too. Because you only need to multiply... oops, I just typed in Tesla. Fail. Because you only need to... How do you spell Rowan? Row your boat. Where's Rowan? There she is. Oh, it's double A. It's double N, not double A. But yeah, I'll even go show it right now with a double, or with a Rowan instead of a Tesla. It's a lot easier to calculate since all you have to do is double the amount of armor that Tesla has. I mean, that Rowan has, and then just add its magic damage, which is 26. So it's just its armor times 2 plus 26. Whereas Tesla, you have to add up every single armor, 8 armor values, and then divide that by 4, which obviously is not feasible to really ever count out due to how long that takes. I wish they added it for gems. I wish they would also add a feature where it would show how much damage something would do. Like, for example, if something has a boost ratio, show what the boosted damage would be in, like, a little panel. And with Tesla, of course, show, like, what on Earth, how much damage it's going to do total, and stuff like that. That'd be a nice little feature to have as well. Also, this is a ridiculously bad starting board. We also can't take red anymore because we no longer use that color, which doesn't really make too big a deal, but it does slightly when we have these bad moments where we can't really do anything at all. But let's try getting our mana up. We just got that, so oh well, there goes all of our mana. I guess we'll bait it out of Skull, let it do its thing. We'll just take whatever. Come on, give us more stuff on the board. Getting a really horrific start. And it's not really even because we don't have Tesla. We're just getting a bad start. It has nothing to do with the fact that we don't have Tesla right now. There we go. And now we can get going. Okay, so we'll throw down a pot. No, we can't. We'll throw down Honor on blue. And you still throw down Honor on blue. That doesn't change. Oh, don't you dare use Famine. Oh, there goes our ability. Well, I think we just lost actually. Fail. We'll throw down a blank for Wayne. But, yeah, that doesn't look good. Also, thank you, Anthony, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. We'll throw that down. Yeah, we'll go do this again. This is a really bad example of this team, and no. But yeah, it pretty much plays the same. That was just a really, really horrific start right there against mana drain spam. Yeah, thank you for that, Anthony. Also, hello, Aaron. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, move that over, move that over. Yeah, this is a much better start. Much, much better. Wow. That is excessively better of a start. Infinite loop turn 1. Oh, that was easy. Oh no, we missed the turn. Oh well. But yeah, we can see exactly how much Rowan does. It's 362 plus the 24 or 26. So yeah, we can calculate it out very, very easily. Compared to the Tesla at least. That's one nice benefit of it. Well, we'll go, and I don't want to get rid of blue here. I think we'll have to, though, and just loop it on a different color. How about green? How about skulls? Because it doesn't actually matter what they're... I don't normally ever do it on skulls with the Tesla, because we don't want to destroy its armor. But with a Rowan, it's actually perfectly fine. And then we can just wipe it out. That was way more than enough damage. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Much appreciated. Yeah, if any of you don't know, I do have a Patreon set up. If any of you ever want to help support it, just help give me some extra funds every single month. I do currently stream full-time, so even something as small as $1 is extremely helpful every single month, as basically half my income does come from donations. The other half, for the most part, is from just ad revenue every single month from the videos having ads on them through YouTube. Let's see. Well, throw the skull down. Go and I think I gave the right link. That'd be a fail if I gave the wrong link. That'd be a huge fail. There we go. Whoa. How much did you... Wow. Thank you, Anthony. Wow. Yeah, that is a lot of money. I just looked at it. It's like, wait, my Patreon amount just went up like a huge, huge amount. Wow. Thank you for that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. That is an extremely generous amount. Currently ranked 20 in PvP. Just found out that must stay ranked 20 or higher for a full week to get rewards. Although rewards have been checked. Wait, what? Currently ranked 20 in PvP. Yeah, you do have to keep the. You do have to maintain it. Like if you reach, like for example, rank 10 in PvP. You don't just like instantly gain the rewards for rank 10. You have to maintain it for the entire week, and then at the end of the week you end up getting the rewards. Otherwise, everyone out on the Monday would just rush up for rank 1 and then instantly get rank 1. That's the main reason they have it like that. Because all you'd have to do is like right when it resets, play for like 1 hour right when it resets with the quickest possible team, and you'd automatically get like the rank 10 reward without much effort. But yeah. It does occur at the end of the week. It's not like the normal ratings. The ratings you get instantly. Like with the ratings, you just get them as you accumulate them. So once you get every single one, it just gives it to you instantly. But for the weekly reward thingy, it calculates it on the Monday reset every single week. It doesn't give it to you instantly. Like these, right? Come on, go through screens. Like these, you give it instantly. You can see that doing it right now. These are the ones based on your rating. These you get absolutely instantly. Like you get 1,800 rating, you get this reward. You get 1,900, you get that reward, and so on and so forth for all of them. But for the other ones, the rank rewards, you only get these at the end of the week. So if you hit something like the top 1,000, you don't instantly get that or any of these. It only triggers once at the end of the week. So yeah, these rewards aren't really worth it. The amount of time you need generally to get up to that top 100, unless you're just already playing anyways, it's not worth it to specifically go for these. Though it is brown-red this week. Brown-red is a very nice trait stone and one of my lowest ones. I'm not going to bother trying. Maybe top 1,000 maybe this week, I guess, just for one. But at that point, we might as well just farm them in an explore battle. But yeah. Let's see. What do I even have set up as my $50 rewards on the Patreon? I don't even remember, to be honest. Let me double check. I know I had something there. Well, I can definitely make you a moderator if you want, that's for sure. That was one of them. So I'll go and make you a moderator. I don't just moderate the people who do that, but most of them are, for the most part. It's a combination of people who's in the channel a lot, as well as just people, some of them were from the donation thing as well. Let me double check. What do I even have set up on my Patreon? I don't even remember. I made this like one day, a while back, and then didn't really bother updating it much more. But, oh yeah, that was actually, I don't know if you actually clicked on the thing, but yeah. I did have a tier thing set up where we could like game together and a bunch of other things for several hours. So as far as everything that we can do, yeah, just, I could give you my email real quick. I'll probably give it through Patreon, and we can kind of just see what we can do. But yeah, we can go game together if you want to do anything like that for several hours, or just anything else for that donation and everything. But yeah, I'll, actually, Anthony, actually, what's the easiest way for me to even contact you? Let me know. And that will probably be the best way to do so. Just let me know what that would be. Let's see. We'll go move that down. Where do we go? We'll go take Apothecary up, go from there. And can we get another one? Guess we'll move over on... Try taking a blue. Nope, we just get a skull. That's fine. We'll go take some blue, throw down Apothecary, go from there. And if you guys still have any other teams you want me to do, anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat. I might go just a little bit longer than the normal time we go till, since I kind of started a little bit later than what I normally do on a Monday night. That's not enough damage yet. Just throw down an Apothecary, get that down, throw it down on blue, and throw that down on blue again. Oh, a miss. Luckily we have armor, so he's not going to kill us. He has no true damage, so he has to hit through all of our armor. Rowan, still not enough damage due to how high their stats are. I guess we could throw it a couple times on red, even though we don't even use the color. Looks like it's quite populated, but then again, he's just going to be able to use that now. So let's go and get rid of the reds we just created, so they're not there anymore. Do it on skulls. And I think we're pretty much good there on the Rowan. Yeah, there we go. And his team wipe. So we're good to go. Currently number 2. Oh, congratulations, Joey. Nice. All the way on number 2 on the leaderboard. Wait, are you Tanio? Are you Tano? Or are you number 2 on the other platform? I don't know for sure. But yeah, congrats. Oops, why'd I go back here? Well, we'll go take our tribute and all that. Let's see. You're only 8,480 right now. Yeah, I'm normally like somewhere in like 20,000 or something, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, we're 16,250. It looks a bit weird next to the 1 because the numbers just keep going. But yeah, it's 16,250 is where we're at. Mainly because we haven't even done the 1.9k rating yet, and a lot of people tend to do that. Pretty sure it would spike up like a couple thousand or several thousand just by going up to 2k rating. Because a lot of people just stop at 1.9k on Monday just for the weekly stuff that you get for it every single week. It's really good value, particularly if any of you are newer players and you aren't already doing this. There is insanely good value from getting 1.9k in rating in PvP every single week. You end up getting all of these rewards. Of course, the smaller ones down there are pretty small, but they do start stacking up. Plus, you get a total of 46 glory keys from going all the way up. I forget what the total is for each one of these. I do recall that you do get 46 glory keys from this. But you get several hundred glory, several hundred souls, and a couple thousand gold as well every single week just from doing 1.9k. Also, what just happened with my rating there? It says 0. That's a weird glitch. Oh, I can't screenshot right now either because of how I opened the game. This is really odd. I don't know why it's showing me a 0 rating, but yeah. Let's see. But yeah, if anyone else has any other questions, just let me know. We can go do them all. I think I'm gonna go switch back to one of the other teams though. Maybe probably this team into Tesla. Actually, the exact one we're just using probably with the Tesla switch. I was just showing this to show that you can use Rowan there instead. It's not as strong. Oh, come on. Why is this thing going? There we go, Tesla. But yeah, I will be using Tesla instead. It is quite a bit stronger, mainly because it has a better boost ratio for them. Because a lot of orcs tend to gain really high armor value. So we can utilize that a bit better with a Tesla. Plus we do cover red, which isn't like a huge deal, but it does help. Well, thread it down on yellows, get that down. Get a nice little blue right there. Get Tesla going again. I want to kind of use the really quick teams. The only problem is I don't think we can really use them against orcs. If they ever have any of the 100% chance to revive, it's not viable to use like the sacrifice team against them with anything. Even if you're using like a Draculus or any kind of version of it, it's not going to end up working that well this week due to the Drake Rider's percent chance of reviving being 100, which means you have to either stun it or enrage it, are the only two ways to get around it. And the only two viable options for that right now is Corvash or using the Orc. But at least everyone does have Orc, at least. It's a common, so pretty sure everyone would have it. Even like newer players that probably started in like a week or two ago or even just recently probably still have those. How many stars are your Magic Kingdom Tacit? Pretty much max. I don't believe any of them are not as max as they can possibly be. They range anywhere from 5 to 8. I can go show them real quick. I think we could have won ages ago. We're at like 500 armor. I could probably go all the way to 1,000 just casually getting them all up without even paying attention. And there we go. 10,000 is the max now, unfortunately. But yeah, let me go and just show. Yeah, we have 12 kingdoms, I believe, as far as they can possibly go. Pretty sure. Except maybe Magrim Woods, it looks like. What do we have in Magrim Woods that's not upgraded? Let me go check that real quick. Magrim Woods. Magrim Woods. You're like one off from being able to go up. Oh. Oh, I know why. Because, I don't know. I guess... Wait, did they not add another star? I thought they did. Maybe it's just the number of troops can't actually go that far. Oh, no, never mind. That's as max as it can go. Never mind. Yeah, that's why it's not showing up. Wait, then why is... Hold up. Wait. Why? How? What? How do I have... Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought I had it all the way maxed out, and it wasn't showing the right stars. But yeah, you can have every single kingdom up to 5, 6, 7, or 8 stars. 6, 7, and 8 are when they start getting blue stars, of course. Some of them can't go any higher, though, like than 5. Like Suncrest right now, I know for sure it can only be 5 because it only has 8 troops in it. Actually, I think that's the only one stuck at 5 right now is Suncrest. But yeah, these are our star levels at the moment on all of our kingdoms. Ranging from 5 to 8. Not really anything too interesting from 6 to 8. What's really interesting is what comes a little bit later than that. The 2 most powerful ones they did say for last. Triple tribute chance would make this value be, I assume, 30%. If it's 40%, that'd be ridiculously broken. But even 30% would be insanely good. But obviously, it would be going at least 10% higher. So that would be amazing when that comes. And the other one, which may start becoming game-breaking, it will definitely be able to identify extremely late-game players compared to other players. Not quite sure if it's going to start becoming pay-to-win or anything like that. But you do end up getting 2 skill bonuses when you end up getting 5 blue stars eventually. This is probably like next year, halfway through next year kind of time frame. But that will start kind of changing things a little bit as far as the meta, because we will be gaining additional like 30 plus stats, because there's for sure going to be 2 more kingdoms coming within this year, probably even a 3rd or 4th one just this year, and not to mention any more that they might do. There isn't many locations left on the map though. There's this one right here, there's that one over there, there used to be smoke over here as one of them, and then there's only like barely any locations left, like maybe there if they want to add it, maybe one in the ocean or something, like in the corner somewhere, or over there in the darkness. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if they're going to expand the map or just stop making kingdoms or what exactly once they finally use up all of the locations. Back in the day, they said that they're going to do anywhere from about 25 to like 35 kingdoms. And well, they already did 25. There are currently 28 kingdoms in the game. So not quite sure if once they reach kind of like that 30-ish mark, the low 30s, if they're just going to stop making kingdoms or what exactly. New kingdoms coming in every few months has kind of been like a staple of this game. Would be a little bit odd when they kind of just never happen again. How many oh, I already answered that. Oh, sorry. How many stars are your magic kingdoms? Let me go double check that. Let's see. I don't know what I was just doing there, but let me go move that over. And let's see, move that down, get our apothecary off, let it take away the blue, which is a little bad, but we're going to put more blues on the board. So we'll get that back. So with a board like this, maybe not. Throw it on green, even though we don't really need it. Apothecary away the red, and now we can start doing it on blue again. Probably get the first extra turn off this round. Looks like we actually got them on both. And yeah, we're pretty much good to go at this point. Throw it down on blue again. An extra turn, and I think that's the end of the line for buffing. Let's hope that's enough, and it is, and down it goes. So yeah, my current stars on blues, I believe Silverglade is 6. The other ones are like 7 or 8. Silverglade only has 9 troops, so it can't really go that high. I believe it's 9. Yeah, it's 8 in the Mythic. It's really hard to actually upgrade Silverglade, because you would need to have every single troop. Assuming you don't have the Mythic, you would need to have every single troop in the kingdom fully upgraded. But yeah, we have 6 stars over there. Karakroth is 7, Solkiri 7. Blighted Lands 8, and Darkstone 7, though it will be 8 next week, because next week is Darkstone week. Useless troop, but still, it's another troop for it, so that means, even when they give in useless troops, that always means you can get slightly further on the kingdom, at least, so it's not completely useless. You can still get higher power level, which will be accessible as of next Monday. We'll be able to get that up. And any of you who haven't already gotten Darkstone to 5 stars, it is going to be ridiculously easy after next week to get it to 5 stars. Oh, good night, ShadowCon. See you later. Merlantis is allegedly in the ocean somewhere. Oh, cool. Nice. So yeah, we are going to have an ocean one then. So it probably won't even be where they have the clouds. That will be the first kingdom ever if they end up doing that. That didn't have clouds over top the area when they add it. Not like that's anything too interesting, but fun facts. Because so far, every single kingdom they ever added was over a clouded area. That was kind of the whole point of the clouds, was like, hey, this isn't accessible yet. Well, we'll go and throw down the purple. I mean, I've thrown the brown cover on the purple. Nothing good for anything else, so we'll just throw it on a random green for the sake of preserving an extra turn. Keep doing it on blue, and can we get an apothecary off? Yes, we can. We can get rid of green. Get that working again, and we're good to go. Wow, we actually killed it out, or we almost, I guess we were almost about to kill it out. We actually didn't. I thought it was for a second, but never mind. Never mind, never mind. We'll throw down a... Of course, I click apothecary before double checking. Luckily, there is one. I hate when I do that. I do that a lot this stream. Don't know what's up with that. Normally, I check beforehand. I think we're good to go. Yep, there we go. And down goes the entire team. Let's see. 116 battles won farming a trait stone since you started streaming and haven't found the stone yet. Really? On 4 times speed? Let's see if I can beat you. Let's see if I can go race you real quick. Oh, I don't have a proper explore team set up at the moment though. We can still try it. Let me see. Which the trait stone I need the most? I believe I still need pure red the most right now. So let me go and I don't know. What do we have that's super quick? I guess I can do the explore team without traits. And hopefully it'll be fine, because Bombot would most likely be enough to do most of these battles. So we'll just throw that down, boom, Bombot, and hopefully that'll kill every single time. And let's see, how long will it take us to beat you to an arcane? Let's see, I'll only do like about 20 or so battles, and then just stop it from there. Oh no, there's a, oh gosh, why must he be around? Do they increase the chance of event troops being in events? Or I mean, being in Explore or something? Because that's really annoying that we have to deal with that thing. Especially since we're not using traits, because we don't have the quicker win on the, we don't have the quicker 50% extra mana. I hope we don't keep getting the new events. I hate that they start doing that. No, maybe we just, oh no, look at that, we got Krog the Dread too. I wonder if they modified it to keep whatever the event thing is to balance out Explore. They might have done that to balance out Explore a bit. That's a bit annoying. That is quite annoying. So are you gonna say that like every single Explorer now is gonna have like one of the buffed up troops for the week? That is quite annoying. Let's see. Nope, that one. Oh nope, yep, there it is, a Drake. Luckily it's a Drake and not the one that actually summons Drake though. That would have been more annoying. Yeah, I didn't get an arcane yet either. I'm not even using this thing fully traded and it still works. Oh, here's a good example that this team still works untraded, if nothing else. Because right now I'm using Death Knight class, which is not the proper class for this team. The proper class would be using a fully traded Mechanist class, which makes it quite a bit quicker, though apparently this works too. Just with no class at all. Yeah, it's PvP and Explore for getting the event this week. So if you wanted to do it, you would do it in Groshnok. The only reason I'm not doing it now is because there are a lot of Drake Riders in this kingdom, which will make actually winning a lot harder, particularly on this week when it has so much higher stats. But yeah, the fact that there's so many Drake Riders, I'm kind of just ignoring this kingdom. I'm going to do them all through PvP, since by the end of the week I'll probably have enough that way. But yeah, if you wanted to rush down the current event, all you'd have to do is keep exploring in the Garnock kingdom over and over and over again, and go from there. Okay, well, we'll go and take a yellow right there. Let's see. Skulls don't really need to bother with. Everything else kind of don't need to bother with either. I guess we'll take a green. Why not? I need to start getting the board shifted down a little bit. There we go. Black Manacle. Only problem with this, though, is that's not going to be enough net. Wait, he didn't revive. Oh, that was the glitch that someone said earlier, where sometimes if you win quick enough, it doesn't revive. Oh, well, there we go. I saw it for the first time. But yeah, that was us reviving. Well, anyways, let me just do this one more time and go back to PvP. But yeah, if anyone else still has any questions or anything, let me know. Also, this isn't even 4 times speed, is it? Oh, no, it is. Oh, okay. It's so quick, I don't even know sometimes. I always get 2 times and 4 times mixed up sometimes. Oops, I did that the wrong way. I've been misclicking a lot more this version. Not quite sure why specifically that is, but I have noticed that. I don't believe I'm clicking any differently than I normally do. It could be my mouse, not the version. But I have my amount of misclicks as far as the direction I swipe gems has definitely increased as of this patch. Not quite sure why that is, but oh well. Just gotta be a little bit more careful with how I swipe. But yeah, if you guys want me to do anything else, just let me know. If there's any teams you want me to do, if you need help building any teams or anything like that. And also, if you didn't hear it when I mentioned it earlier in the stream, we are going to be only doing one stream on Tuesdays from now on for Gems of War. I used to do a stream from, you know, the normal 8 to 10, and then I also started doing the Guild War thing as of recently, though now the Guild War stream is just kind of replace out the normal stream that we normally do on Tuesdays. And one of the reasons for this is so that we can start now doing a stream every single day, which we've kind of already been doing the past 1 or 2 weeks, but kind of just more officially now. I'm looking for the team, but it's named weirdly. But yeah, we will be streaming every single day from now on around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it might be a little bit more towards 8:30 if something pushes it back a little bit, maybe a video uploading or something else. But generally, we will be streaming every single day at 8 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. Generally exactly at 8 p.m. Though some days, you never know, it could be off by a couple minutes or a whole half an hour, depending on what happens. But the goal is 8 p.m. every single day. So we will start doing that now. Most of them will be the Guild War battles, of course. But of course, actually, every single day will be the Guild War battles at that time, except Mondays, which is today, which will just kind of be messing around with whatever the new event brings in every single Monday. So that's the thing now. So it kind of already was, but just for a reminder. Also for the Stardew Valley, for those that did mention it earlier, figure I might as well reiterate that as well. We're going to be doing Stardew Valley from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays and Sundays for now on for the foreseeable future. Probably the next couple months, maybe. Who knows? Maybe they'll even add multiplayer by then. It's something that they said they would add for a long while in, not in Gems of War, in Stardew Valley, that is. They haven't actually done that yet, though. They are in development of it, and they are making progress. They just haven't bothered actually, releasing it yet because it's not finished. There are like makeshift multiplayer mods, but that's not the same. Plus, they're really buggy. Though then again, so isn't the base game. The base game is already really buggy on its own, but it is an indie developer, so stuff like that takes time. And we can just wipe it out. Can you open a few glory keys? Reason you're asking is because today you opened keys with glory since you don't need the packs for fun and got 3 Traxxas today. Drop rates seem very weird. I opened some last week and it didn't seem too weird, and I don't think it would have changed from last week to now. Yeah, I can open like 50 glory keys. Maybe we'll get some bone damage or something. Let's see. Nope, seems pretty average. Bunch of trash, no legends. Sometimes you get a legend or 2. 5 gems, not bad. But yeah, let's open another 50. Seems pretty normal to me. Nothing. Oh, that's quite out of the ordinary. Oh no, I don't have my screenshot ability right now. Fail. But oh well. No need to screenshot it. Well, thank you for telling me to open up keys. Thank you for that. We got a stone hammer and 100 glory keys. Well, I think drop table is normal, other than our luck. That's a bit above average. But yeah, we just got a stone hammer. Stone hammer. Well, that was easy. We already have one, of course, but I think that's our second stone hammer now. So let me go double check that. Maybe we should go do a stone hammer team in celebration of a stone hammer. Yeah, we have 2 stone hammer now. There's not a single viable team you can do with 2. There's barely even viable teams you can do with 1. But yeah, let's go make a stone hammer team. That works. Okay, casual mythic out of nowhere. Stone hammer. He's not that good of a troop. What should we even put with him? Gorgotha is better in pretty much 98% of instances. And the only time you'd really use him is if you need something for a burn boost ratio or a stun boost ratio. I guess maybe we could put like a courage and something else with him or something. Courage. What else? He carries a bunch of brown. Courage, Hellcats. Into what? We would need a skull spam of some kind. I don't think there's another skull spam we can use to fit in there. Oh, we could put a Yarrow in there maybe. But then we're already burning from him, so it's kind of redundant having a double in there. 15 red, 15 brown. What can we get that scales good off of that? Other than just courage for the skull spam kind of thing. What color are we even missing? We're missing green. Kraken would not really work. I guess we could go... What is a green skull spam other than loyalty or... What's the other one? Or nature spirit thing. Nature guardian. I don't think there are any other than the two of them. Green tends to be more of the passive kind of color. But maybe do it like an honor into... You know what? We could actually go honor Tesla or something. But then we don't cover all the colors. Or honor Rowan. Yeah, that's not going to work. We don't have any green at this skull spam. Ah, I wanted to do it. Well, we might still try something with it. I can't even remember what teams I initially showed with this. I guess we'll do Nature Guardian. Why not? See what happens there. If nothing else, it gives our Hellcat 50% mana. So let's just go throw this out real quick, see what happens. We're going to go the full Courage route. Just go a double red for him. And let's see what we can do. But yeah, I don't really advise using Stonehammer. He's not really that good. But we got a second one, so hey, might as well go see what he can do. Keeper of Souls? It doesn't have green, but we could try doing something around that. My whole premise of what I was going to try doing with this, though, was get the Courage boost ratioed, and then get this off by purple, and then kind of just boost from there. The Skulls, we can just let him take. There's no point in us taking Skulls. Better just giving every single one to him. And I think we can get a Hellcat off right now. Please extra turn somewheres. Not on brown, though. No. We can extra turn on brown pretty heavily, but that's definitely not a color I want to get. But we kind of have to, because that's our only choice. So we'll do that. Do this on... Ideally, brown is the color we'd aim this on. So with the current board, I'll aim it on yellow. Didn't get full mana on anything, but we'll throw that down. Get a huge bond. Wait. He doesn't do 15 brown, 15 red. It looks like a mix of both. I wonder if they made the mechanic incorrect. That is a lot less gem spawn than what he used to do, and he was already weak. That was definitely not 15 brown, 15 red. That looked like a mix of 15 red and browns, not 15 of each. Pretty sure that wasn't 15 of each. That seemed a very, very small amount. Okay, Nature Guardian. This is purple to skull and brown to green. That does not have alignment, though. Oh, yes, it does. Sweet. There we go. Another skull. And, oh, that's already matched. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Utilize the extra boost ratio of the Courage from the reds, or from the burns that he did. But yeah, there we go. The next two mythics were both the new Queen Unicorn. Queen Aurora. Queen Aurora is pretty good if you can get her traded. Two of them is actually pretty nice to have as well. I believe I end up getting two, too. Two. Oops, there's no A there. I forget how Aurora is spelled. I just always type in the first four letters. Oh, it's R-A. It's A-U-R-O-R-A. Okay. But, yeah, she's pretty good when traded. I have two as well. But Rainbow Link is the main thing that makes her work. Rainbow Link is an insanely powerful trait. She could do literally nothing other than this trait, and she would still be a good troop. But yeah, it gives you +6 additional mana, 1 to every single color, which, of course, is 6 times stronger than any other troop that has a mana link on them, since you're covering 6 of them instead of just 1 of them. But yeah, she's pretty good for mana generation. Not the absolute best. I still find Gorgolfa, if you had to do more of a tank, is actually better than doing her, though she can help the rest of your team tank as well, with 3 barriers and 3 life gains to all of your other allies. Plus it can create some gems, so it still has the extra turn capability, just like what Gorgolfa has. Generally, I do use Gorgolfa instead of Queen Aurora, but there are several instances where Queen Aurora kind of does get used. Let me go show one, actually. Let me go use... where's my Element Grim team? I have no clue where I have it right now. Could always just recreate it, I guess. I might have overwritten it. Let me go do this then. Okay, let me just go recreate my Queen Aurora team then. Queen Aurora. Element Grim. Actually, I forget exactly what I did for it. I know I used Giant Spider. And... I honestly cannot remember what the other troop was. Though pretty much anything at this point would kind of work in first slot. Well, let's just go double Elamagrim. Maybe that's what I did. Because I do have 2 of both. Let's just do that. Why not? Okay. And we throw a green-blue banner on this. The main reason for this is because of the... Oh, I know what I did. Oh, duh. I know what the other troop is. I know what the other troop is. How could I forget? You need a Yarl so you can get burned. Fail. So you can get it looping. How did I forget that? There we go. And you do a green-blue banner whenever you use Queen Aurora into a giant spider. This is the base of the team, by the way. You don't actually need Elamagrim Yarl. That's just the damage source I'm choosing to do with this team. The whole team is giant spider with Queen Aurora with a green-blue banner, assuming she's fully traded. Because this gives you +2 blue and +2 green. This allows you to get giant spider really quick, which will give purple to all of your troops, or you can just feed it right back into your Queen Aurora and loop with that, depending on how you want to go with it. But I choose to go the Elamagrim route because we can. It's the strongest one I know of. There are quite a few other combos you could kind of do with it. Is this the right one? Yeah. So let me go rename this to Elamagrim. Rename there. If I can select the whole thing. If I can get the whole thing in. Elamagrim. There we go. Confirm. And go from there. Can you suggest a replacement for Yarl if you don't have him? In this particular team, you would end up going with Demistroxia if you do not have a Yarl. And you would have to cast the Demistroxia. It has a 75% chance to burn all enemies. The reason I use a Yarl instead of this, of course, is Yarl does it automatically as you get extra turns. But yeah, you have a 75% chance if you cast a 13 mana cost Demistroxia to burn out the entire enemy team. And that's one of the most efficient ways of doing it as of this current moment. You can also use Stonehammer if you happen to have it. That burns everything. You can also do War. That burns everything. Though the cheapest mana cost that you can do is Elamagrim Yarl for 0 mana cost, burning the entire team. Or you can do a Demistroxia for a 13 mana cost. Those are the 2 current best options for burning the entire enemy team. Oh gosh, he just stole all of our mana. We could actually lose this. Well, let me take a skull so he throws his ability. Come on, throw your ability. Oh, interesting. Okay. Maybe we'll have to ignore it. Why is he not... There he goes, finally. Well, let's go get our giant spider back up. And hopefully not lose this. We actually could due to the excessively annoying Scion. That's just stealing all of our mana again. Scion for the win, or to lose, however you determine it. It's just... Oh gosh. I don't know why everyone just started using Scion. Ever since Guild Wars, the amount of Scion use has increased exponentially compared to before. But we got the loop going, so hopefully... Oh, there's not enough purple. Fail. But he has 0 attack, so hopefully that'll be enough to make this work. But he'll take some purples, do whatevers. Luckily, he cannot actually kill our first lot because he can only Death Mark it and we have Impervious, so it's not going to do anything to him. Just throw that down, get it going again. Doing a little bit less damage. I think he reduced our magic quite a bit. Yeah, it's only 14 damage each time, which is quite a little bit less damage. But we can just keep healing it. It was about to die. Now it's all the way at 91 HP. And yeah. And you would just do this with a Demistroxia. The main difference would be, of course, you'd have to waste your turn to use the Demistroxia. Plus, you would have to get the 13 mana to actually cast it. Can you suggest... Oh, I already did that. Anything that uses purple or brown that can do damage? Are you asking for one? Or red is so easy now. Look, or easy now. Rock Troll, Dark Troll, and Yarl. I normally don't do it with Yarl, but yeah. Basically, Rock Troll, Dark Troll into anything is pretty much a free win. The team I use for that... Did I overwrite the team I used for that too? Why did I overwrite all my teams? That or I'm not naming them properly. I'm probably just not naming them properly. Let's see. I've replaced over like all the teams I used to use. Let me go get my other Elamagrim team out. That one uses the Dark Troll combo. Oh, I know where I'd probably save it. It's probably the one that says Trolls up here. Yeah, it is. It's that one. But yeah, this is my particular one I use. Generally, if I need a purple damage source these days, I use Elamagrim. That or Dragon Soul occasionally, depending on the team kind of layout. But Elamagrim is currently the highest damaging, basically purple, brown, and red troop. But particularly for purple, it's definitely the absolute best for that. There's a lot of things that do end up doing a lot of damage off of purple. But generally, if you're doing a purple team, you can just regenerate all the mana with him. And it just cycles right back in. It works out pretty nice. Wow, a lucky Death Mark right there. That was the first possible turn that it could die right there. So that's pretty nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh, except he counters us back with a kill. Not so nice. Now we just got the loop killed, but we can still make it work. Oh, again, green extra turn right there, and I didn't get it because I swiped it weirdly. Well, go throw that down that. We don't have as big of a loop going anymore. We kind of have to throw in some Urals here and there due to the fact of what just happened, but oh well. Hopefully we can still keep it going onto our loop. A little bit harder now, of course, since we don't have the thing, the giant or the dark troll to give us our mana back. But oh well, we'll still be able to make it work. You can just poke Urals here and there and still end up getting it quite well. That or just completely solo with that, though the board is now set up better for that, so let's throw down a poke. And yeah, there we go. Improv teams. Making it work even when it shouldn't. And there we go. So we even lost a troop, and it still loops off of the Ural when we have to. You just have to wait for the board to be more in its favor. I'd say about 20 red, yellow total on the board. Is anything higher than that generally is a good time to throw a Ural. If you're doing this team and none of the trolls die, you basically never use the Ural. And that goes for actually quite a bit good in the majority, unless you're using like Ural first slot. That's the only time you tend to really spam out the Ural. Otherwise, you tend to hold him. And with him, it is normally better to hold due to the fact that 9 red, yellow can miss quite often if the board's not set up correctly for it. But we'll go take that, double the brown, which he just kind of ruined by doing that swipe. I guess I'll wait a turn. No, we'll throw it down now. Oh, of course it misses, but yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to wait, but oh well. Impatience. Purple, barely. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, we do get it. And then we can throw the stones again. Purple going again, and yeah, we just won. So, as the trolls get going, they do not stop. Not quite sure if they're going to readdress these trolls. They buffed them up, and they did so pretty hard. Not quite sure if they're going to tone them down ever. Right now, they're definitely worth using, and this is about the best combo you can really get, is the two that loop back into each other. And yeah, just do it with any damage source. It doesn't have to be Elmagrim, though you do want to use something that does have extra turn potential, and Elmagrim's just one of the easier ones to do. Can you make a purple Leonis Empire team? A pure Leonis Empire team, sure. This used to be really good in the past, before Emperor Corvash and Manticore got nerfed. But yeah, it is Corvash. Yeah, all Leonis Empire used to be really strong, but these days I wouldn't really advise using it. It works, it's just not the best thing out there these days. But Manticore, and I believe we throw in a Mantis. Yeah, yellow-blue, this will be fine. And a Mantis. So Emperor Corvash, Amira, Desert Mantis, and actually put the Amira back one. Emperor Corvash, Desert Mantis, Amira, and you know what? Never mind, switch to 2 of them. Oh no, which one do we want more? It depends how you want to run the team. If you want to run it for mana generation, Mantis there. If you want to run it for the quicker drain stun, you run it there. But we'll go with this. But yeah, there isn't anything too excessively good anymore in it. Before these two got nerfed, it was amazing, because this used to have Empowered, and Corvash used to have 14 mana cost and Stone Skin. But it still works. We'll go and throw this down with, I guess, a brown yellow, and see what we can do with it. The brown is for the quicker Corvash, the yellow is for the quicker Manticore and the Mantis, and both of them do go into the Mantis as well. So we'll throw this down, brown, yellow. It's not anything excessively strong, but if you have it, it's an okay-ish team. As far as pure kingdoms are concerned, it's about mid-tier, I would say. Somewhere around there. It was at one point one of the best, but not anymore, unfortunately. But there we go. Get all of our mana up. Got our mana core ready. Gonna save it, though. Especially since we're so close to getting a Corvash all the way up. I almost feel like taking a really weird move and try taking a green into some kind of brown drop. Yeah, we're going to do that. And we got it. Nice. And that is exactly why. We had 2 chances on the brown, so I figured it was worth going for. We'll just do that. Get all of our mana up. He does have blue troops. We can do twice as much damage, though unfortunately we cannot one-shot. Generally, if you're using an Amira, you want to double-check to make sure if you can one-shot. So I'm doing a little bad right now. But there's one way we can fix our mistake. We can do that and then throw a Corvash at it. And then that will be enough damage to kill out the troops. So there we go. He does have the double barrier though, still surviving from what he ended up doing. Could have maybe stunned him, but normally I only do that for the mana drain. I don't really use it for the stun, particularly since It takes a little time to get up his ability now compared to before, but we'll just get Korvash up. The days when Korvash had 14 mana cost. The memories. But yeah, it still works as a team. It's just not the absolute greatest, but it works. On a 50% week, it would definitely be nice. I'm not quite sure exactly what would get 50%, but maybe the Korvash or something. Probably Knights, which would give only Korvash out of this team 50%. They really need to add more Knights to that kingdom as well. I'm not quite sure why Leonis Empire has such few Knights. I don't even think it has 4 yet, and if it does, it has pretty bad synergy on those 4. They ended up doing an update, and they added 2 troops, neither of which were a knight, which I found really odd, because the kingdom seemed really knight-oriented. It basically seemed like a desert-themed Sword's Edge, but for some reason they didn't bother adding more knights when they had the chance to add more. Hopefully in the future they will, though. Maybe they thought there was already too many knights in the game. There's already quite a few knights. I forget which type has the most troops in the game, but I believe knights is one of the highest. Definitely top 3. Might even be the top 1. Well, I guess we'll go for Korvash. We have our Manticore just sitting there. I almost called it a Mantis, but we have our Manticore just sitting there, kind of just waiting. Kind of just waiting until they are about to gain enough magic or enough mana, and then just taking them out. But we'll go throw this down right there, throw down the Korvash. She probably should have done that in reverse order. More important that we kill her than that, but oh well. Have we even used our mana cores this entire battle? I don't think I did. Should probably put him in last slot, but oh well. I was expecting him to be a little bit more needed than what occurred, but there we go, Korvash. Yeah, that is all Leonis Empire. The core of the team is basically just Korvash plus a Mira. If they add new troops, it would change based on whatever those new troops are. But the core of the team is just a Korvash and Mira combo. And you sometimes throw in the Mana Core too. That covers all 3 colors, covering all of those. But yeah, maybe something like that would be a little bit better. I didn't really find I need the Mana Core as much that time around. But yeah. Yeah, next one is August 7th, so we'll see what they add. I'm not quite sure. I haven't actually seen the spoilers yet to see what exactly is going to be happening with that. But, yeah, let me go see. Where is the page for that? Let's see. Yeah, August 7th, Leonis Empire. A common red, and a ultra rare green-yellow. Ooh, I hope that green-yellow is good. We need more better green-yellows. There's one coming on August 7th, and there's one coming on October 16th for the new kingdom. Interesting. Or the new kingdom. Wait, is that a third one? Hold up. Oh, sweet. Oh, sweet. Nice. We actually have data going all the way up to the end of the year. All the way until December 31st now. And there are indeed 3 new kingdoms coming this year. As far as the current dates for them, July 14th is the next one, which is actually just 2 weeks away. Pretty much. So there's July 14th. There's August 18th. And then there's October 13th. So we're getting 3 new kingdoms. Wow. Nice. So that would bring the total count of kingdoms by the end of the year to 31. Not quite sure if they're going any further than that, because that's basically the end of the map unless they start using other alternative areas. The fact that they're doing it before the end of the year almost makes me think that they won't be doing anymore. Oh no, I don't know what that will feel like when they don't do any more kingdoms anymore. Hopefully they have other updates and content to add if they do actually stop making more kingdoms, but you never know, they might still keep going. They would just need to make more map space in some way. Because 3 more kingdoms, assuming we do get that 3 more kingdoms, we know one of them is going to be in the ocean. So there's the other one, and then there's the other one, and then boom, the whole map is used. So yeah, we'll figure out. We'll have to see what they end up doing from there. But yeah, 3 kingdoms would max out the space on the map, unless they start doing other ocean kingdoms, but we only know that they're doing 1 more of those. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Warden's Gauntlet is better too. For what? Let's see. When will console get Elamagrim? Probably within the next couple weeks. I can't confirm that, but I believe it's the next mythic that console is getting. Which mythics do you guys not have from this list? I honestly don't even know. I think you're missing 2 mythics. I hope you guys get Elamagrim next. I believe you're missing Elamagrim and Aurora, if I'm not mistaken, right? Pretty sure. If we go under base rarity right now, these are all the mythics that currently exist. Draculus, I know you guys have. Guard's Avatar you have. Fair Shroud you have. Elamagrim you don't. Jotnar Storm Shield, I'm pretty sure you have. Amnesia you have. Stonehammer you have. Petrus the Bull, I believe, is the most recent one you guys got. Death you have. Plague you have. Famine you have, War you have, Wolf Garrett you have, Queen Aurora I believe you don't have, and that would only leave 2 troops then if I'm not mistaken. That means console only doesn't have Elma Grim and Queen Aurora if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but I believe those are the only 2 console doesn't have. Let's see. The spoiler site you use only goes to the end of July. Can you link? Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to go link. Yeah, I keep talking about it. But yeah, here's the one I always use. Bookmark it. Make sure you have it for reference. I use this thing like every single week. I have it just basically come up whenever I need it. Very, 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 very useful tool. Absolutely love using it. But yeah, keep it bookmarked. Anytime I ever open Chrome, it is active and ready to go. Really nice to have. But yeah, there it is. Due to the cheaper mana costs. Wait, Lost Grimoire. I've never actually bothered using that. But yeah, those are all the plus shapes in the game. I believe that Bridget was just mentioning. I was wondering what you were going on about. But yeah, those are all the plus shapes. Lost Grimoire is normally not really used though. But yeah, I think the most viable plus shape troop in the game is Soothsayer, due to its magic buff that it gives to all other allies, as well as the fact that it has... let me just get Soothsayer up. There we go. But yeah, Soothsayer. Has Empowered. It's the only plus shape with Empowered, if I'm not mistaken. And it gives +1 magic to all other allies. And it works out pretty well. Does have a slightly higher mana cost than some of them, if I'm not mistaken. But the fact that it has Empowered plus Stone Link makes it work out really well. And hey, we already completed out to 65. Nice. So that worked out well. Yeah, does anyone else have any other questions before I head out for the night? Just let me know, and we can go answer them. Otherwise, I will be heading out. Next Gems of War stream will be tomorrow night, same time, around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll go do the Guild Wars and just answer any other questions, kind of just mess around and go on from there. So just let me know, and otherwise, see you all then. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any at the moment. But yeah, do check the link that I just posted as well, the most recent one. It's in the description as well if you're not watching this as of this moment. I believe it's all the way the bottom link in my description. Actually, let me get rid of the PS4 competition thing. Well, the bottom link is subscribe. It's the one above subscribe in the description right now. Is the one. It's upcoming event troops. It says next to it, and that link goes to the updated troop list thingy. What tradestone did the Mechanist use? Brown Red. Brown Red is the tradestone for the Mechanist class. You can get this from the Groshnok Kingdom. You can actually farm this week while doing the event objective, because one of the event objectives is to kill orcs and explore. And the best place to kill orcs is in this kingdom, and you get brown red arcane tradestones from doing so. So you can kill 2 birds in 1 stone and farm brown red tradestones while doing the current event as well. This is one of the more annoying kingdoms to have to complete, particularly with the fact that Drake Rider has a 100% chance to revive on itself, so you can't use some of the more traditional quick teams or Explorer here, or at least not as effectively. But yeah, here is where you get brown red this week. Honestly, if you were specifically farming brown red, you might almost want to wait till a different week. It is really hard to have to kill through this kingdom if you're solely doing it for the purpose of getting the tradestone, because everything in the kingdom pretty much has 50% bonus this week. So it's a little bit annoying to have to farm brown red tradestones. If I'm not mistaken, it is the only current kingdom with brown red. You can even check now by going over to a tradestone. It shows you whenever you click on one, and then boom, it brings up all the options. And yeah, Groshnok is the only kingdom where you can do it, but you would end up completing out the event excessively easily and getting yourself 120 gems, 28,000 gold, and 3 Dark Song in the process. You need a good team with Sakima, and Inferno King. I forget what I actually used for that. Let me go make one real quick. Let me see. I honestly completely forget what I use. Maybe once I get the colors in, I'll remember. Let's see. Sakima or Sekma, whatever it's called. Inferno King. Giant Spider. And something that works really well in first lot. Preferably a brown, not Corvash. But then again, maybe Corvash, because we got to get rid of the Drake Rider being able to summon or do his thing. The only problem is that's way too much blue and he's kind of blocking us. Let me go with a Orc. If in doubt this week, use Orc. The standard Orc, the one that has Enrage. So whenever we come up to that troop, we can just kill him out with the Enrage poke. So we'll do that. Double green or double blue banner. We rush up the spider. I think we're gonna go... What are we missing? Brown. I don't think any of the double green, double... No, neither of them have brown. So we're just gonna go double green then, I guess. So we'll roll with that. And let's see what we can do. And we'll have to use the Enrage on the Drake Rider then. Yeah, this will work. Just use Giant Spider to mana generate. Go from there. Oh, the redeem page is currently broken if you're wondering why I'm not doing codes. I should probably change the text or just completely remove that for now. But yeah, the redeem codes have been broken for about almost 2 weeks now. I unfortunately have nothing I can do about it. Hopefully the devs will fix it eventually. But yeah, until then we can't give out redeem codes. So I might just completely remove that soon if they don't fix it within like the next couple days or so. Okay, so we have, I actually forgot what our convert is. Blue to skulls and yellow and brown to yellow. So we do have it off of brown to yellow. We'll just throw that down on first slot. Just go down this line and go from there. I do not have a way to kill it off of that. No, we can do that. Take that skull. And now we Inferno King. There we go. But yeah, there's this Sekma team this week. First slot would change based on whatever you happen to want to use on a given week. But this week, this works out perfectly fine. Let's see. This is... Let me see if I can remember. It is yellow. It's green to brown convert. Hey, I got it. It is green to brown. Nice. So that's not going to help us right now. What do we do? I guess we poke it, I guess. Sure. Poke. And we'll take that. Get Inferno King. That'll kill it out. So we do not extra turn it. But we'll do that. And I guess we will Enrage. Take a mana we need. And then Skull poke him. Oh wait, I need to take purple. Oh no, he moved it so I can't take purple. Fail. And I need my final blow to be off of him. Oh no, I can't do that now. Because of what he just did. Oh, we'll still poke him. Oh wait, never mind. Oh no, that's not enough damage. I just thought that for a second that might have been. Now we have them revive. Actually, I almost lost trying to get him to not revive. Fail. Look at how much of the team he just destroyed right there. Wow. That didn't go over well, but let's just get Inferno King back up and double kill it off of that. Let's see. We can split and then do all the skull damage into him. The only problem is there's no alignment right now. So we'll just kill him. Fortunately, he gets a Drake. We weren't able to avoid it. We'll just take a skull, poison him. Not like it helps much. But we get an extra turn off the top. Poke, poke. And one more poke is enough. Let's actually do RNG right here. Come on, poison! Come on, poison! Watch him win because I didn't do that. We could have won right there easily. Yeah, he gains big because he has HP. Fail. If I lose this now, I just wanted to see if we could kill him off of poison and we didn't. But, fail. Okay, let's do this. Kill him out. There we go. I wanted to see if we could get the poison kill. Obviously not. But yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for coming out tonight. Next stream, same times tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next Stardew Valley stream we'll do noon Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, and that schedule for that now is Wednesdays and Sundays from noon until several hours. I don't have an exact stop time for those. They just kind of go until whenever. But they do start at noon Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow then, if you guys are going to be stopping by. Otherwise, just leave any questions you guys have on any of my videos or anything like that. Just let me know. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and best of luck getting the Orcs if you're going to be opening up any event keys or anything like that. Definitely not the best week to do event keys, but if you want to get a Garnock or the Krog the Dread, it is the week that you would get them. So if you don't have those legends yet, you might want to throw down maybe like 50 or 100 event keys, see if you can get them. You would also end up getting a lot of the ultra rares like Drake Rider and stuff like that if you haven't already upgraded them up. So you might want to do that, since Drake Rider actually is used within Dragon teams, Orc teams, and quite a few other teams now, due to the fact that he has a 100% chance to summon a Drake afterwards. But anyways, I'll be heading out for the night. Thank you all so much for coming down, and I'll see you all later, and goodbye.